Hey guys, it's Ross Scotland on the Space Couch. I popped into Bromley to do some shopping, also went into the bookstore and picked up this, which I was planning to get, so I couldn't find it at first. I looked everywhere in there, and then it was on, a bunch of them were on this table near the entrance, and I walked right past it. So, Too Much and Never Enough by Mary L. Trump, President Trump's niece. All about the dysfunctional family. 20 quid, £2 off, so it's 18. Oh, I've ordered The Rise of Skywalker, The Art of book as well, by the way. But yes, there's just the back, some text. Are there any pictures in here? I don't think there are. No pictures. A bit surprising. So many happy family gatherings, I expect. So yes, obviously she does have her own axe to grind, quite a reasonable one. The treatment of her father and then them trying to cheat her out of the inheritance. None of this is surprising, of course, when he is involved. The whole family are like that. I was watching an interview, I think it was the one with George Stephanopoulos, part of it, yesterday, and she was saying, or he was saying to her, is it just about money? He said, I'm a Trump, the whole family is about money. So let's just see what it says on the back, a little excerpt from it. Today, Donald, as much as he was at 3 years old, incapable of growing, learning or evolving, unable to regulate his emotions, moderate his responses, or take in and synthesize information. Child abuse is, in some sense, a matter of too much or never enough. Sorry, not enough. Hence the title of the book, of course. Donald's mother became ill when he was 2.5, suddenly depriving him of his main source of comfort. His father, Fred, became his only available parent, but Fred firmly believed that dealing with young children was not his duty. From the beginning, Fred's care of his children reflected his own needs, not theirs. He could not empathise with Donald's plight, so his son's fears and longings went unsoothed. Over time, Donald became afraid that asking for comfort or attention would provoke his father's anger or indifference. That Fred would become the primary source of Donald's solace when he was much more likely to be a source of fear or rejection put Donald into an intolerable position. Total dependence on a caregiver who also caused him terror. Donald suffered deprivations that would scar him for life. And the rest of us as well talk about the sins of the fathers being visited upon the next generation. So, I'll just read the blurb here. In this revelatory, authoritative portrait of Donald J. Trump and the toxic family that made him, Mary L. Trump, a trained clinical psychologist and Donald's only niece, shines a bright light on the dark history of their family in order to explain how her uncle became the man who now threatens the world's health, economic security and social fabric. Mary Trump spent much of her childhood in her grandparents' large imposing house in New York, where Donald and his 4 siblings grew up. She describes a nightmare of traumas, destructive relationships, and a tragic recombination of neglect and abuse. She explains how specific events and general family patterns created the damaged man who currently occupies the Oval Office, including the strange and harmful relationship between Fred Trump and his 2 older sons, Fred Jr., and that's Mary Trump's father, and Donald. A first-hand witness, Mary brings an incisive wit and unexpected humour to sometimes grim, often confounding family events. She recounts in unsparing detail everything from her Uncle Donald's place in the family spotlight and Ivana's penchant for regifting to her grandmother's frequent injuries and illnesses and the appalling way Donald, Fred Trump's favourite son, dismissed and derided him when he began to succumb to Alzheimer's. Numerous pundits, armchair psychologists and journalists have sought to explain Donald Trump's lethal flaws. Mary Trump has education, insight and intimate familiarity needed to reveal what makes Donald and the rest of her clan tick. Money. She alone can recount this fascinating, unnerving saga, not just because of her insider's perspective, but also because she is the only Trump willing to tell the truth about one of the world's most powerful and dysfunctional families. So yes, I'm looking forward to this. It's not very long, a couple of 100 pages. I suspect everything in here will fall into the category of shocking, but not surprising. But I shall let you know once I've finished it. So yes, Mary L. Trump's Too Much and Never Enough. We shall see what secrets this holds. It's already driving the president mad, which is always fun to see him floundering about. Anyway, guys, this is what I picked up today. I'll let you know how it goes. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this content. Leave me a comment suggestion for what upcoming topic you'd like to see discussed, or like the video.